What's up, my peeps, and welcome to my detailed prediction for the World Heavyweight Championship match that's going to take place at Battleground. It's Brock versus Seth. This is also part 2 of my simulation. If you want to check out part 1, I'll put like an annotation or a link in the description box, so you can easily find it on the channel. But anyways, just a warning, my thoughts on this match might be all over the place. That's just the way it is for this match, because there's so many possible outcomes for this match, so many questions I've got, so many questions I think a lot of people have, you know, so yeah. Anyways, basically, if you check out the part 1 of this video, I said I think Brock is going to win this match. Now, I didn't say Brock is going to win the championship, he could, but I just said Brock, I think, might win this match. Brock is my pick. But what I could see happening is a disqualification win for Brock. Because here's the thing with this match. I don't see Seth Rollins losing the title, but at the same time I don't see Brock, you know, winning the championship. So the only possible, I guess, in-between or, you know, scenario, if that's my situation, is a disqualification where Brock wins, but Seth Rollins retains. Although, I'm not sure if they would go with another disqualification end for a main event when they just did that not so long ago at the Elimination Chamber. But also, I don't know if they would have Seth Rollins beat the one in 21-1. So, yeah, there's a lot of questions there. A lot of possible things that could take place. Brock winning the championship, Seth Rollins beating Brock, Brock winning by DQ or countout, but Seth Rollins retaining, somebody interfering, Sheamus cashing in. So many things could happen. This is a big match, and it's kind of surprising that it's taking place at Battleground. I thought when Brock would invoke his rematch clause that it would take place at SummerSlam and maybe involve Roman Reigns, but they're having this match at Battleground. And ever since they announced this match, I said this is the most unpredictable match that Seth Rollins has had so far, is going to have, as far as title defenses go. I said that like a couple of days after the match was announced in one of my Supercard videos, and I still feel the same way. So, while I'm going with Brock here, you know, anything could happen. Seth Rollins could definitely win. But does he win by disqualification? Does he beat Brock? That's the thing, though. I don't know if they would have Seth Rollins be the guy to beat the one in 21-1. If Brock Lesnar, who at this point in time was not the one in 21-1, then I would have no issues saying, hey, Seth Rollins wins this. But that's not the case. And that's I guess what's really stopping me from saying, you know what, Seth Rollins wins this. Because I think they might still want Roman Reigns to be that guy to beat the Beast, Brock Lesnar, to be that guy to beat the one in 21-1. And plus, you know, they never finished their match. The match never ended. Well, actually, it did end when Seth Rollins cashed in, but we never got the chance to see who was the better man, you know. Who would beat who? Does Reigns beat Brock, or does Brock beat Reigns? I mean, Lesnar did hit him with the F5 before Seth Rollins went ahead and cashed in, but at the same time, once he cashed in, Reigns did spear Brock, and, you know, after that, Seth Rollins hit the curb sound, whatever. But yeah, man, I just have also this feeling that Seth Rollins has got something up his sleeve. Like, he's got somebody that we don't know of yet, and, you know, we're not sure who it is. But, you know, I know Brock took out J&J Security, and he took out Kane, but that's too, like, let's say, you know, because Brock took out those 3 guys, right? And now, the way it looks like is that Seth, you know, no longer has anybody to help him out. But it's too clear. There's no way that Seth Rollins is actually just going to fight it out one-on-one on his own. He's got a plan, and I think we might see a return here, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe we see a heel turn from a certain face that helps out Seth Rollins. Some people have said, hey, what if Seth Rollins, you know, brings back the Shield and, like, somehow convinces Reigns and Ambrose to help him out in beating Brock Lesnar. But, you know, for somebody like, let's say, Ambrose, what does Ambrose have against Brock Lesnar? Why would he align himself with Seth Rollins to take out Lesnar? Lesnar's never done anything to Ambrose. Also, there's talks, there's rumors about The Undertaker returning as soon as maybe Battleground or Raw. So if he returns at Battleground, what if he gets involved in this match? Now, if Taker gets involved in this match, I don't think, for the record, I don't think he's going to go ahead and attack Brock Lesnar. I know Brock Lesnar broke the streak, but let's keep something in mind here. Brock is a face, or at least he just recently turned face. And Taker's a face. Brock beat Taker fair and square. So for Taker, which actually, you know, never really thought about. You know, never really, you know, thought about the fact that, hey, Brock beat Taker clean at WrestleMania. He didn't cheat or anything. Anyways, yeah, that's besides the point. Should have thought of that, you know, at that time. But, you know, back to this. You know, I don't think we'll see Taker if he does, you know, get involved in this, which I don't think he will, but, you know, we never know. I don't think he'll go ahead and attack Brock, because then Taker would be a sore loser, and faces aren't really sore losers. If you're a face, you're not a sore loser. You're not going to go ahead and attack a face just because he beat you fair and square, unless you're turning heel, and I don't see Taker turning heel. So, I'm trying to think of, you know, maybe superstars that Seth Rollins might bring in to help him out, but I don't know. What if he brings in Batista? You know, that would actually be pretty cool. You know, Batista returning to help out Seth. You know, I've been wanting Batista to return for a while now, so that'd be pretty cool. But, you know, that would mean possibly that Seth Rollins beats Brock, and I still don't know if that's going to happen. But if Seth does beat Brock at this point, it's definitely not going to be clean. Especially after what he did on Raw, he attacked Kane after Brock already injured Kane. So that's, Seth Rollins is a heel, and there's no way he's turning face this Sunday. Because Kane, once he comes back, he's going to go after Seth Rollins, and at that time, Kane's probably going to be a babyface. I mean, most likely he's going to be a babyface going after the heel Seth Rollins. So it wouldn't make sense for Seth Rollins to be a face by the time Kane returns. Then what does Kane do? You know, does he go after Brock? Brock's also a face at this point. So, yeah, as you can see, or, you know, as I told you guys, my thoughts when it comes to this match are going to be all over the place in this video. As far as Sheamus cashing in during or after this match, I think they're going to tease it. You know, the usual way they tease maybe cashing in, where, because usually when somebody cashes in, if they have a match that same night, they lose that match. Just like Seth Rollins lost at WrestleMania, just like Ric Flair, you know, just like Edge, the first guy to cash in Money in the Bank, lost his match against Ric Flair the same night he went ahead and cashed in on John Cena. I could see, you know, Sheamus losing to Randy, then people might think, oh, maybe it's a sign that Sheamus, you know, cashes in, but I don't think we'll see Sheamus cashing in here. It's just a question of, will Seth Rollins be the guy to beat the 1-21-1? If he does, it's definitely not going to be clean, and he's going to have somebody to help him out to take Brock out. And if he does, I hope it's a powerhouse, or I hope it's multiple people, because after all, this is the beast, Brock Lesnar. So when he loses, I want it to take a lot. Like, I want it to take a lot of punishment, or a lot of people to take the beast out, or a lot of finishers, whatever, you know. It can't just be, oh, this one guy comes in and hits a big boot on, you know, Brock Lesnar, and Seth Rollins capitalizes with the pedigree. It has to be bigger than that. And, you know, just the result on this just depends on what's going to happen at SummerSlam, and we don't know. You know, if it's Brock versus Roman Reigns at SummerSlam, then, yeah, I could see Brock winning the championship here, not just winning the match, but actually winning the championship, and then defending it against Reigns at SummerSlam. But for Battleground, I'm in this predicament that I don't think Seth Rollins is going to lose the title, but I also don't think he's going to pin the 1-21-1. So for that, I'm going to go with Brock winning in some sort of DQ fashion, or maybe it's a no contest. I don't fucking know. I'll go with Brock. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm out.